in our area how much we appreciate them.
Coming up on NC1 Today. 5 Democrats are in Las Vegas today for their first presidential debate. Tracy Potts is in Washington this morning with the preview. Then, more developments could be taking place in the Rapid City area. NC1's Caroline Patrikas looks at the proposed $50 million President's Plaza. That's back in the spotlight again, this time for good. And part 2 of the hard work and dedication of the ballet dancers at local dance studio, Dance Elite. Students reach for the stars and put their all into being their best. Tuesday, October 13th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Hey, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Sick and Twisted Brewery, that's where Monica Davis is live this morning in Hill City. We'll have more from her in just a bit. I'm Anya Mueller.
And I'm Louis George. She'll be tasting some fall beers that they have down there. And also, Anya, I want to say I really enjoyed the part 1 of the story that you ran yesterday on the local ballet here. And looking forward for part 2 coming up here in just a little bit.
Yes, that's right. You know, I used to dabble in the dance a little bit, did a little bit of ballet. You know, I wasn't much of a kind of a ballerina type, but it's hard work.
Well,
they make it look so easy, like lift the leg, point the toe, but man, it's hard.
No, yeah, and the amount of commitment and dedication and the hours they spend practicing. So looking forward to that. And then, you know what, Anya, I'm saying, like, as far as the weather, like, when you're talking about the weather on days like this, you like giving the good news, but it's just, for the next several days, there's no other word.
That's all it is.
It's kind of boring.
It's just
like there's no change.
Record,
yeah, there's no change. You say the same thing. I mean, yesterday we saw sunny skies. Today, I mean, once again, same thing. Tomorrow,
but we like that, Louis.
Same thing. Friday,
I do.
Thursday, yeah, that's what we can expect throughout the week. But you do.
But you're saying you don't have a lot to say then.
I'm saying that we might you could get up there and do it today. So maybe we can have you do it later.
I don't know if I go that far.
Okay.
I'll just let you do your thing.
All right. Well, let's talk about it then. Yesterday, how about this? 69 degrees was our high in Rapid City. That low temperature of 41. So both of those above normal. The sun is coming up 7:04 a.m. It is now setting at 6:12 p.m. Another dry day. You're really going to see dry weather as we move throughout the next several days. As far as your 24-hour temperature change, cooler air is off to the west. The east. The warmer air is off to our west. So 7 degrees warmer right now in Spearfish than where we were yesterday morning. Rapid City. So we started off this morning a couple hours ago. We were at 38 degrees. We've already warmed it up. We're 5 degrees warmer right now than where we were yesterday. Phillip, though, 16 degrees cooler. So the current temperatures, we're really seeing a wide range of temperatures this morning. 40 in Phillip, 46 in Dupree, 48 in Faith. Now, when I got in this morning, it was 38 degrees at the Rapid City Regional Airport. So in the span of about 3 hours, it has risen 20 degrees. We're at 58 in Rapid City right now, 55 in Spearfish, 53 in Deadwood, 54 in Mount Rushmore. So overall, another mild start to the morning. That's going to leave another mild start by this afternoon. 53 by 9 a.m., 66 by noon, 71 by 3. We're going to see plenty of sunshine overhead. It's also going to be a little bit breezy. We're looking at winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour, and we're going to see winds out of the northwest anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, we are going to see a little bit of a cool down coming in later on in the week. I mentioned some fall-like temperatures. We'll look at that here in just a little bit. Anya.
Volunteers with the Red Cross here in Rapid City were deployed Monday to the Standing Rock Reservation. They're supporting feeding operations for responders battling wildfires. Tribal Emergency Manager Elliot Ward says several hay bales caught fire north of Cannonball Saturday night, and the flames spread into town Sunday when winds began gusting up to 60 miles per hour. All 875 residents were evacuated after power poles were knocked down. So far, there have been no reports of injuries, but the flames burned at least 2 homes and a church.
We have 2 volunteers that have left here, and we have 1 volunteer in Standing Rock already on the reservation that's going to respond out, start providing canteening services, and in the event there is some homes that are lost, we'll be there to support those families that have lost their homes.
High winds across the Dakotas pose challenges for firefighting crews battling that blaze. And Wyoming also battling a massive fire that began in Casper on Sunday. Wyoming and Highway Patrol troopers from seven different areas and an Trino County Sheriff's Office helping to evacuate hundreds of residents from the area as the fire too spread through Evansville and into parts of Converse County. And an early morning fire Monday proving that even a water park isn't safe from flames. Around 6:30 Monday morning, the roof of the Ramcota Water Park catching fire. When the Rapid City Fire Department arrived on scene, flames were visible on the roof. The heating and ventilation unit was on fire, but firefighters were able to quickly extinguish the flames. The fire was contained to the water park, but some parts of the hotel were evacuated as a precaution. There are no civilian or firefighter injuries to report. All right, more news and weather on the way. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
It's the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. 7 years no interest is back for 7 days only. You'll find entire room groups for as low as $39 a month. Relaxing and inviting living rooms, beautifully crafted dining rooms, stylish and cozy bedrooms, and our top-of-the-line mattresses. All at our best financing offer of the year. 7 years no interest. Don't miss the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. Hurry, sale ends Thursday.
Matt, are you home?
Boyd.
I think Casey's in trouble.
All right, we got it from here.
Just give him what he wants.
Shots fired! Chicago Fire returns tonight, 10/9 Central on NBC.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today, everybody. Currently, we're going to see some temperatures by this afternoon, or currently mild out there. By this afternoon, we're going to see mild temperatures. How about 70 in Rapid City by 3:30 p.m., 72 in Billings, 79 in Denver. So really, a lot of the country is seeing some milder air. However, on the backside of this cold front, we're seeing 58 in the Twin Cities, 60 in Chicago. Now, it's going to be warm today. It's also going to be warm tomorrow. So we're going to see pretty much the exact same thing, maybe a little bit cooler, but temperatures still in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Now, this time of year, our average high is 62 degrees. So we're going to once again be above normal. Then we'll be at 61 in Chicago, 70 in Omaha, 80 Denver, 79 in Salt Lake City. Now, all this is kicking off behind this warm front. So that pushed through very early this morning. Behind this is why we're seeing temperatures in the 70s. High pressure dominating the nation. Now, we do have this system kicking off some clouds and rain in parts of the northeast, but for the most part, abundant sunshine today, abundant sunshine once again for tomorrow. Now, on Thursday, we're stopping this on Thursday. This is when we're going to see some more fall-like temperatures move in. So we're going to be in the 70s today and Wednesday. Fall-like weather moves in on Thursday. And to look at that, we need to go to the jet stream. So we have this ridge of high pressure, this ridge of warmer air to our west. That's giving us the temperatures in the 70s. That'll slide off to our east. Now on Thursday, we're seeing the air now coming in more out of Canada. We're seeing these greens and yellows. These are temperatures in the 50s. So after today, it looks like we'll be in the 50s on both Thursday and Friday. Pushing into the weekend, we're going to see once again a few more 70s. By next week, though, we're seeing this ridge. It's gone. This is more of a zonal flow or a west to east flow, and we're seeing mostly yellows, greens. That's temperatures in the 50s for next week. So once we get through this week, the 70s today and tomorrow on the weekend, it looks like much more fall-like weather and a more active weather pattern with maybe some rain shower chances by next week. 73 in Rapid City today, 69 in Spearfish, 70 in Newcastle, 68 in Custer. Also breezy, winds out of the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting into the 30s. But overall, another beautiful day around the hills. Anya.
Thank you, Lewis. And 5 Democrats are in Las Vegas today for their first presidential debate. Can Hillary Clinton hold on to her thin lead in the polls? Will Bernie Sanders gain momentum? Before tonight's over, will you know who the other 3 candidates are? Tracy Potts is in Washington this morning with a preview. Good morning, Tracy.
Are you excited for the debate?
Hillary Clinton outside Donald Trump's Las Vegas hotel going after the Republican frontrunner.
I don't think it's entertaining when somebody insults immigrants, insults women. That is just unacceptable.
But tonight, she faces 4 Democrats: Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, former Virginia Senator Jim Webb, and former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee. Sanders is drawing huge crowds and leading in New Hampshire. So far, he's refused to go negative.
What we need are answers to the problems, not just campaign rhetoric.
Political experts say tonight's debate could be a big moment for O'Malley.
This guy is a competent, thoughtful, articulate guy, and I think he's going to surprise some people.
Big questions face Clinton, explaining donations, her private email server.
Hillary can't duck. She can't hide. She's fully exposed here.
And whether the Benghazi committee is getting to the bottom of what she knew about the deadly attack, or, as one former staffer now claims, a partisan effort to torpedo her campaign. And in a new Time magazine interview, Hillary Clinton says that the only other woman in the race, Carly Fiorina, should not get a pass on her policies being vetted because she's a woman. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Thank you, Tracy. And locally this morning, more developments could be taking place in the Rapid City area. News Center 1's Caroline Patricas says a proposed $50 million President's Plaza is back in the spotlight again, this time for good.
It's been nearly 10 years since the idea came about of taking this piece of property on the corner of 6th and St. Joseph Street and transforming it into what's being called President's Plaza. Now, the ideas of moving that project forward are back in conversation on Monday. This is a picture of President's Plaza, a project that's been in the works since 2006. It's an 89,000 square foot building that includes mixed-use commercial and office space, something the mayor says Rapid City needs.
Specifically, downtown Rapid City needs to move forward and keep improving the downtown corridor.
But the project holds history that caused delays and controversy.
My job today is to make that crystal clear. We've never wanted any public funds, and there were never going to be any public funds that went towards the private building. The TIF was always 100% allocated to the parking, but all that got muddied and it wasn't clearly understood, even though it was clearly in the agreements. So now we believe this is a very simple and straightforward solution.
Now the mayor is coming forward announcing his proposal to split the projects.
So it seems it's a time for a clean break and a clean project and start moving things forward instead of being stagnant.
Eliminating partnership between private companies and the city of Rapid City. The split would mean the city holds responsibility for the proposed $5 million parking garage.
Obviously, we can't build what potentially could be the largest building in Rapid's history without parking. So we have to work with the city to see how that's going to go.
And it's a move the mayor says will expedite the process, making this a reality.
We really believe the last 45 days have been the most productive meetings we've had with the city in the last several years. We are very excited to move forward, and we really believe more than ever that this project is going to happen.
Premier Properties says they feel ready. Allender now plans to bring the proposal forward to City Council. Caroline Patricas, News Center 1.
$2.8 million for the parking garage was set aside in 2008. The Rapid City Council is expected to discuss the project within the next month and continue moving forward. If approved by City Council, construction could start as early as July 2016. And still to come on News Center 1 today, Monica Davis heads to Hill City to sample the award-winning brews at Sick and Twisted Brewery. We check in with her after the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Just when you thought they couldn't improve on the super clean tunnel wash, they've gone and done it. It's super. It's outstanding. It's a clean deal. It's the super clean tunnel wash, unlimited tunnel washing for only $24.95 per month. You heard me right, $24.95 per month. You can bring your vehicle in for a wash once a day, every day, and you'll only pay $24.95 per month. What a deal. Put the sticker on your windshield and it's goodbye Mr. Dirt and hello Mr. Shine. And it's available only at Super Clean Tunnel Wash at 1501 Campbell Street in Rapid City.
When you invite someone in your home to work on your heating and air conditioning, you want experienced professionals with high moral values, like the pros from Air Serv of the Black Hills. AirServe technicians are expertly trained to treat you and your home with respect. AirServe offers upfront pricing. They serve by the job, not by the hour. Fixed Right promise. It's fixed right the first time, or it's free. For service you can trust, call the pros at AirServe of the Black Hills.
We invite you to experience the Black Forest Inn Bed and Breakfast. Black Forest Inn features 7 unique rooms, all with private baths and king or queen beds, including rooms with indoor whirlpool tubs or outdoor hot tubs. Scrumptious breakfast delights are included with your stay, like stuffed French toast, pumpkin pancakes, and much more. Open all year round. Relax at the Black Forest Inn Bed and Breakfast, where you're treated as a guest, but feel right at home.
The wig specialists at the Main Boutique have over 300 wigs in stock to choose from. Prices starting from $45. We specialize in hair loss due to medical and genetic conditions, servicing both men and women. Let our professional and experienced staff help you choose a wig or style. Private appointments available, private fitting rooms, and assistance with insurance billing. The wig specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. A mild 59 degrees out at the Ellsworth Air Force Base. The winds are starting to pick up, a gust of 31 miles per hour already this morning. Clear skies overhead. And then as we take a look at the current conditions in Spearfish, they're also a mild 55 degrees, max gust of 28 miles per hour. So for today, expected to be breezy once again. It looks like tomorrow the winds will slowly start to die down, but once again, a little bit breezy this afternoon. Clear skies overhead, high pressure. We're not seeing anything popping up on the radar. A few showers moving through North Dakota and Minnesota this morning. Also, this line of showers ranging from the northeast all the way down into the southeast. That's going to continue to slide over the Atlantic, and that's along a cold front that is kicked off down there. Now, I mentioned when I got in this morning a little over 3 hours ago that our temperature at the Rapid City Regional Airport was 38 degrees. It's 58 degrees there right now, a 20-degree difference. That's because we had this warm front pushed through earlier this morning. So behind that, it's really bumped up those temperatures. So for today, pretty much like yesterday, abundant sunshine overhead, a little bit warmer. We'll be looking at temperatures anywhere from the upper 60s to lower 70s. For tonight, a clear evening. By tomorrow afternoon, pretty much the exact same thing with our temperatures pretty much exactly where they are today. We're looking at plenty of sunshine in the skies above, and then we will be seeing those temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. By Thursday, that's when we're going to see some cooler weather move into the hills. So blue skies overhead, we'll be looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. That'll stick with us on both Thursday and Friday. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. For today, 73 for a high in Rapid City, breezy once again, gust up to 30 miles per hour by this afternoon. Then for tonight, we're going to see a low temperature of just 41 degrees, so cool and comfortable evening, plenty of stars overhead. It's going to be a very nice night. Tomorrow, almost the exact same thing that we are seeing today. The only big thing is it'll be less breezy. Winds out of the west 5 to 15 miles per hour, 72, more sunshine, another mild day. Your 7-day forecast, let's check this out because we are going to see abundant sunshine Tuesday all the way through Sunday. A very slight chance of maybe a rain shower or two on Monday. 58 on Thursday, 57 on Friday, back into the 60s and 70s by Saturday and Sunday. Now, it looks like we will get close to the freezing mark, if not actually hit that freezing mark on both Thursday and Friday. We're getting close right now. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we hit that 32, maybe even a little bit cooler here in Rapid City. So right now it's looking like we won't set that record for the latest freeze date in Rapid City. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get a Putts and Glow family 4-pack for only $19. Original price over $39, so you are going to save over 52% on this one. Anya.
Well, most of us rely on coffee until the later hours of the day when it's acceptable to drink beer and wine. But Monica Davis is getting started early this morning at the Sick and Twisted Brewery in Hill City, trying out their award-winning brews. Now, Monica, are you on a coffee buzz or a beer buzz this morning? I gotta know.
Morning, Anya. Well, I've got a coffee buzz going right now, but that's subject to change because we'll see what happens later on in the show. I am standing in the brewery at Sick and Twisted Brewery, joined with Rob Livingston this morning, one of the co-owners. And Rob, you just recently won a pretty big award. Tell me about that.
Well, it was a Sundance Beer Festival. There was about 30 breweries, 70 beers or so, and we got the best all-around brewery. You know, basically it was just a people's vote. So they went around to all the different breweries. There was breweries from Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, and South Dakota. In fact, South Dakota took 3 awards for beers. Crow Peak Brewery got the Porter. Miners, our neighbor, got the best fall beer, and we got the best IPA.
Okay, so South Dakota just racking up those awards. So best brewery, that holds a lot of weight, I think. So how did you get into the brewery business?
Just a passion. There's a bunch of us together that have a passion to make very good beer. And we as a team just try to do the best we possibly can and make beer that stands out and a little different. We do all sorts of different beers, up to 14 different beers at a time.
That's awesome, and you can see how many beers are around here where I'm standing now. Talking about special beers, you also have really special names like the Humpin' Punkin'. So tell me how you come up with these names.
Well, it's a group effort. Mainly my wife. She runs it, names and writes most of the things. We just have a lot of fun with it. We just want people to relax and enjoy and have fun, so we don't want to be too serious. So it's more about the fun and kidding around and having conversation.
Absolutely, and that's just how life should be, is fun. So coming up later in the show, we're going to find out which fall beer is my favorite, and we're going to do a little taste test. So keep it right here on News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back after this break.
Keep comfortable with a new turn-of-the-century ceiling fan from Menards, including this 52-inch Tisbury. Available in bronze or brushed nickel finishes, it's just $64.99 each. Right now, all major kitchen appliances are on sale. Update your kitchen with GE Appliances. This 17.5 cubic foot refrigerator features adjustable shelving, clear crisper drawers, and upfront temperature controls so you can keep your food fresher longer. Just $579.
Save big money at Menards.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
Which one holds more music?
That little thing.
Which one has better mileage?
The minivan.
Which one has more THC?
The big one?
Marijuana today is 80% more potent than grass in the past. This increase can cause damage to the teenage brain, mental health, and overall function.
Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
Are you ready for an exciting career that never goes out of style? Our December cosmetology class has more to offer than just hair. Enroll in Headlines Academy's December 7th cosmetology class by November 1st and receive a $1,000 scholarship. Military scholarships also available, financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, call or stop by and visit us in the Tuscany Square on Omaha Street, Rapid City. Are you ready to make headlines? For information on financial aid, scholarships, and gainful employment disclosures, please visit headlinesacademy.com.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the Rapid City Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Group.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Sports with Justin Wickersham.
The 2014-2015 season was a tale of two halves for the Rapid City Rush. Last November, the Rush suffered a franchise record 8-game losing streak, but the Rush bounced back during the second half of the season, winning 23 out of 36 games and moving from last place to second place in the Central Division. Now, with a new season set to start in just 3 days, the team is both excited and nervous. The Rapid City Rush are gearing up for their 8th season overall and 2nd in the ECHL. This year's roster features several new players, along with some key returning starters, including Cody Ferrio, who had 45 points in 39 games last season. Although Rapid City lost 2 preseason games to Colorado this past weekend, Rush assistant coach Mark DeSantis says those games helped answer a lot of questions about the team.
We just wanted to get them into some drills and get that hockey win back. So, but you know, we're going to see Colorado a lot. So the first game was kind of a feeling out process. We knew what to expect the next night against them, and I thought we played pretty good. You know, we could have had a few more goals, I thought, and if we got a couple goals early, could have changed the whole outcome of the game. But all in all, it was a good outcome for us.
A new season means a few changes for Rapid City. This past summer, the Rush signed a 1-year affiliation agreement with the NHL's Arizona Coyotes. Plus, Rapid City will be in a new division this year, which presents a new set of challenges.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, the Rush haven't seen a lot of these teams yet, and it's going to be an interesting duo for a lot of the games, and especially with some home and homes mixed in there, it's going to be a little different. It's just going to be something we're going to have to work through.
We're in a tough division this year, and some unfamiliar opponents, of course, so it may take us a bit to learn their tendencies, but that's not going to change what we try to do on a nightly basis. So we're going to try and play the way we know how to play every night, and outcome should take care of itself.
And the Rush kick off the season this Friday on the road against the Idaho Steelheads. Rapid City will then host the Colorado Eagles on Friday, October 23rd. And that's a look at sports. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Justin. And yesterday I told you about the Dance Elite Studio and owner Leah Malcolm. Today I shed a spotlight on the students and the hard work and dedication they put into perfecting the dance art of ballet. Take a look.
A collaboration of tiny dancers practice long hours to make this beret on point shoots look effortless. But in reality, this dance form takes plenty of self-discipline and dedication.
Ballet has definitely taught me dedication. You have to stick with it and get better. It's not something you can just get better at overnight.
It's very challenging. You are pushed to your limits every day. It's hard, but if you set your mind to it, you can definitely achieve your goal. It could be getting your leg higher, or it could be making one more turn. As long as you set your mind to it, you can do it.
It's really all technique, the little movements, even the slightest of head turn and the slightest of flexing or pointing your foot. And you've discovered all these muscles in your body you had no idea you have.
The students are also having to learn French, the language of ballet, and memorize combinations and choreography. It's no easy task, but their passion keeps them striving for more. And the skills learned on the dance floor often filter into life lessons.
They are athletes. These girls are athletes, and I think there's a misconception about that. I think people see a ballerina in a tutu and twirling around and everything, and they don't get to see the hard work that really goes on in a class. It's immense discipline. I don't let them get away with anything. If they don't achieve what I need them to, they go back and they do it again, and they try harder and they try harder. But it's the discipline, the camaraderie, the teamwork, it's all beneficial to any aspect of life.
And for the students pushing their own personal limits, it's the feeling they get when they hit the floor that keeps them coming back.
I get a peaceful feeling. It relaxes me. It makes me feel more like myself, like I can be myself and I can express myself more. I'm more of the shy kind, so dance really helps me and bring in my personality out.
I just get this feeling of joy. Dance brings so much joy into my life, and especially dancing with Leah. I've never loved the art of dance more than I do right now. She's given me such a passion for dance. Expressing the way you feel, but with your body. It's letting your emotions go.
Owner and teacher Leah Malcolm sums it up best.
Because I think once you start dancing, it's in your blood forever. Can't escape it. Hard work. You don't get anywhere without hard work.
And the studio puts on 2 productions at the end of the year, a full-length classical ballet and a variety show as well. And if you want to revisit these stories, make sure to head to our website at newscenter1.tv under News Center 1 Today. Almost 6:30 on your Tuesday morning. Still to come, Lewis takes us to Old McDonald's Farm for a fall festival. That story and more coming up in the next half hour. We'll be right back.
jobs knock at your door. Call the place you can afford. Affordable Computing Solutions.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Bring it down to Affordable Computing Solutions, where we specialize in virus removal and data recovery. Come visit us at 302 East Boulevard North or call 605-343-3747 today.
It's on the go. Affordable Computing Solutions. Oh, yeah.
South Dakota undergraduate students continue to find a high-quality education at Chadron State College, thanks to the Chadron State Eagle Rate. It's more affordable than ever to be a part of Chadron State's proud tradition. Find the major you want with CSC's outstanding on-campus and online programs. With a degree from CSC, you'll have the tools to succeed in your career. South Dakota students, take advantage of the Chadron State Eagle Rate today. Call 1-800-CHADRON or visit csc.edu.
History comes alive in Deadwood, and history meets comfort at the Hotel by Gold Dust. Deadwood's newest and most unique hotel, located in the heart of Deadwood. The comfort and convenience of the Hotel by Gold Dust is yours to enjoy. And the best restaurant in Deadwood is only steps away at Mavericks, where you'll find great steaks and cocktails in the all-new Gold Dust Casino, located on Deadwood's historic Main Street. Make plans now to stay at the Hotel by Gold Dust, Deadwood's newest and most unique hotel.
Green Tree has become Ditech, new name and new opportunities, highly competitive wages, and an impressive benefits package. We have immediate openings for full as well as part-time opportunities in a broad range of phone and non-phone positions, including customer service, collections, correspondence, foreclosure, and many more. See our website for a complete list of job descriptions and openings. Apply today at ditech.com. You'll be glad you took advantage of the new opportunities and made the move to Ditech.
Coming up on News Center 1 today. Monica Davis bellies up to the bar this morning at the Sick and Twisted Brewery in Hill City to sample their award-winning beer this morning. Then, Bob Riggio is cooking up some sweet treats with nature's candy. Master gardener Joe Hilberry is making beets in today's Botanical Pantry. And featuring all things adorable this morning, pumpkins, farm animals, the Dorches, Lewis takes us out and about this morning to Old McDonald's Farm for one of their fall festivals. Tuesday, October 13th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. A live look there of the Vegas Strip, baby, for the presidential debate. It's going to happen tonight. You excited for that, Lou?
I am. I'm going to turn it in. I don't know. It doesn't seem that there's as much hype when Donald Trump isn't in it.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
that's true.
When
yeah.
Donald Trump,
You're
there's a lot more hype around. But yeah, I'll probably tune in to see what's going on.
Get some details tomorrow, I'm sure, with Tracy Potts.
Get all the deets.
Who's probably in Vegas.
I'm sure.
Doing a little list, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure Potts will have all the details for us. Yeah, I'll probably tune into that. And you know what? What I wanted to say, I just wanted to say this, is that we spend a lot of time leading up to it, and rightfully so, talking about the colors up at Spearfish Canyon.
Oh yeah, of course.
We spend a lot of time, but as we drive around, or as I drive around Rapid City, and the colors around here right now, they're spectacular.
They're still popping.
Really?
I noticed that the other day too. Mm-hmm. It's not just Spearfish; it's pretty much all around.
No, and rightfully so. Spearfish Canyon's beautiful, but sure. It is great around here. Mm-hmm. We went to Canyon Lake yesterday. And we just walked around the lake. We did some fishing. And there's the yellows, the oranges.
The reds are my favorite.
The reds are out there. There was a lot of people out yesterday doing some walking. So, if you haven't done it yet, it's right here. Go down. If you have time, really, make time. Go down to Canyon Lake. Go to the parks because the colors are popping all around Rapid City. We have this picture that was sent in to us by Kim Matthew. This was through Facebook. Thank you so much, Kim. And these are some of the colors you can see right there. Oh, I love this picture. I love these pictures. I love kind of like sitting on the grass and the leaves are falling, the wind's blowing, you stare out at the lake, maybe have a fishing pole in your hand. Oh my God. Whew. That's what I'm doing today. That is what I'm doing today. It's going to be another beautiful day to do that. And for those of you who are heading off to school, well, it's going to be one of those days you're going to want to be recessed the entire day. Maybe a light jacket will be good this morning, a little bit cooler, but we'll quickly be at 71 on your way home from school. So areas will see temperatures in the 40s. However, like we've been seeing, a lot of areas this morning already in the 50s, even saw a few 60s early this morning. 58 in Rapid City, 53 Mount Rushmore, 54 Custer. We're at 49 degrees right now in Hot Springs. So overall, not a bad morning. We'll warm it up later on by this afternoon. 53 by 9 a.m., 66 by noon, 71 by 3. A little bit breezy. Could see gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Now, we are going to see some more fall-like weather move in later on into the week. So that'll be good. It'll be a good time to get out those. You get out maybe your gloves, because we could see our first. We could see our first freeze. Could see our first freeze of the year coming on either Thursday night or Friday night.
It's got to happen at some point.
It'll happen at some point. It looks like it'll happen probably around like Thursday or Friday, somewhere in that time. And you know what else happens around the fall? I think of fall festivals, Anya.
Absolutely.
That's what I think about. I think of fall festivals, and that's where we're heading off to. And this week's Out and About, I head down to Old Louis Storage. That's right. I head down to Old McDonald's Farm, where every Saturday in October, that's the only time they're open, they have a fall festival down there. I mean, we're talking about hay rides, train rides. You get to pet all the animals.
Do you get to feed them too?
You get to feed them? Oh yeah, you get to do it all. So definitely, I had to give it a try. That's where I went this past Saturday. Check it out.
Well, good morning, everyone, and in this episode of Out and About, I am at Old McDonald's Farm, and yes, I am a farmer here with the family. Now, I don't know where they went, so come on, let's head out and about and see what we can do, see what we can find. Come on, let's go.
Follow me? What if I walk down this way? Oh, hey, yeah, we're like friends. I don't know if we're friends or if you really don't like me. Hey, how's it going? You again? Seriously, camera hog. They're like, oh, hey, buddy, how's it going? You're so... Can I help you? Oh, there they are, the bounce house. I finally found you. I figured I'd find you at the bounce house. Oh, yeah. I wish I could be in there. All right, remember, you only have these Saturdays in October to come down here. How's it going? Hopefully you enjoyed it. I sure did. Come check out Buford. He loves you. He loves the camera, don't you? Don't you, Buford? Until next time, I will see you all out. You say it? You say, no, too close. Look, okay, and about personal space. Let's have some personal space here. 5 feet before us at all times. Buford on you. That's Buford right there.
Was that really his name, or did you just
no?
make that
That's
up?
really his name. His name is Buford. He's the friendliest guy.
I think you have a new co-host there. I think guy. He was loving it, right?
He loved it.
Yeah.
No, he loved it. And honestly, like, you go down there, and of course, I mean, the amount of stuff there's to do down there, I wasn't able to get all of it, because there's a ton to do. It was packed on Saturday.
So many animals.
People, and they have great food down there, and then, like it's mentioned, they have the hay rides that you can get on.
But see, when I was there last time, I remember I got to milk the goat.
You did get to milk the goat. They didn't let it. There was no milking the goat, but you can feed the lambs.
Yes.
You can feed the lambs, and again, that's every Saturday through October, so you'll have a couple weeks left, and it opens at 10 a.m. and it closes at 6 p.m. So make it a point to get down there and check out Old McDonald's Farm.
All right, sounds good. And still to come, South Dakota Game Fish and Parks is helping Arizona officials to conserve the American bison. More on the conservation efforts after the break.
It's the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. 7 years no interest is back for 7 days only. You'll find entire room groups for as low as $39 a month. Don't miss the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. Hurry, sale ends Thursday.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
During truck season at your local Ford stores, you can get an amazing deal on America's best-selling trucks. And behind the wheel of a Ford truck, things just get done. The work finished. Your cargo safe. The trip taken. The time to buy today. Now during truck season, get up to $95.61 in total savings on America's best-selling trucks for 38 years. Ford F-Series. Hurry in and save at your local Ford stores.
Play track 1.
Built by all of us, for all of us. The next Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Now's the time to upgrade to a better night's sleep at a great price from Denver Mattress. Check out the Aspen King mattress on the Ergo 330 adjustable base. Through Thursday, it's just $42 a month with 7 years no interest. Now at Denver Mattress.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today, and a very good Tuesday morning. It's a mild start to the morning. We are seeing cooler air to the east of the Black Hills. So this morning, there's 16 degrees cooler right now in Phillip than where we were yesterday morning. Rapid City and to the west, warmer temperatures. So 10 degrees cooler right now in Custer, 5 degrees cooler in Rapid City, 9 degrees cooler in Hewlett than where we were yesterday morning at this time. A regional view of your temperatures is going to show, well, we have some cooler air around Valentine, 35 degrees. Pine Ridge was actually in the lower 30s this morning. We're at 58 right now in Rapid City, 48 in Sheridan, 56 in Billings. So overall, not a bad start to the morning. Still, the cooler air is to the east and to the north of us. We're there at 40 in Sioux Falls, 34 in Aberdeen, 34 in Grand Forks, and 37 in International Falls. Now, it's a more mild start to the morning that's going to lead to a milder start by the afternoon. This warm front that pushed through very early this morning, that's going to bump our temperatures into the 70s. So we're going to see upper 70s to lower 70s for today as that warm front continues to slide off to the north and to the east. High pressure is really going to be the main factor in what we're talking about over the next several days. So here's high pressure just to our southeast, going to clear out the skies. Maybe some high clouds by tomorrow morning, but again, by tomorrow afternoon, pretty much the exact same thing as today. Blue skies overhead. The one big change from tomorrow from today is it's going to be less windy. So we could still see a gust anywhere from 30 to 35 miles per hour by this afternoon. By tomorrow, it looks like most of that wind will have moved out of the hills. High pressure still in effect on your Thursday. The only difference here is that it's going to be cooler. So we're going to see 70s today and tomorrow. By Thursday and Friday, we're looking at temperatures in the 50s. We'll see that in the 7-day forecast. For today, how about 73 in Rapid City, 69 in Spearfish, 68 in Custer. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting into the 30s. 70 Dupree, 67 in Lemon, 70 degrees also in Belle Fourche. For tonight, we'll see a low temperature of 41 degrees. Plenty of stars. Overall, a cool and comfortable evening. By tomorrow, another beautiful day, 72, winds out of the west 5 to 15, more sunshine, and another mild day around the hills. The 7-day forecast is showing sunny skies really throughout the next 7 days. Maybe a very slight chance of rain by Monday. Now, it's looking like next week is going to be cooler. When I say cooler, we're talking about temperatures, high temperatures in the 50s, and also a little bit more active. Right now, it looks like we could see some rain showers popping up starting Monday and moving into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Right now, just a very slight chance on Monday, 58 on Thursday, 57 on Friday. It looks like we'll see our first freeze of the year in many areas on Thursday or Friday morning. Rapid City right now, we're going with a low of 33 on Thursday, 34 on Friday, but I would not be surprised at all to see those temperatures drop at or below the freezing mark. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get a Putts and Glow family 4-pack for only $19. Original price is over $39. So you are going to save about 52%. Anya.
Well, there is no better place to spend Native American Day than Crazy Horse Memorial. The monument hosting its annual Native American Day celebration on Monday. Activities included a program featuring cultural leaders, prayers, a Native American dance performance, and the announcement of the Crazy Horse Memorial Educator of the Year. The award honors an individual who has made significant contributions to Native American education, and it includes a $1,000 grant to the recipient's school library or to student programs of his or her choice. And Arizona officials are embarking on an effort to help conserve the American bison, and South Dakota wants to help. The Game Fish and Parks Department says state officials recently signed an agreement with federal Interior Department officials to establish a bison herd with genetic lines from the Wing Cave National Park in western South Dakota. The new herd is to be established in a state-owned wildlife area in northern Arizona. According to the Game Fish and Parks Department, establishment of the herd is a part of a national effort to conserve bison lines that have high genetic purity, genetic diversity, and rare bison genes. And still to come on News Center 1 today, Botanical Garden turns from the garden to the kitchen. We see what Bob Riggio is up to in this year's first edition of Botanical Pantry. We'll be right back.
This Halloween, something big is coming. Something powerful. It's alive! Midco's $89 duo is part Midco Extreme 1.0, scary fast internet, and part preferred cable, all for only $89 a month for 12 months. Genius. Now showing everywhere. Click happiestdevices.com.
Black Hills Barbecue would like to invite you to 2060 West Main Street in Rapid City, South Dakota.
We smoke our meats low and slow on our smoker right outside. Come on down to Black Hills Barbecue and try our delicious ribs, succulent brisket, our smoked pulled pork, amazing smoked ribeyes, all of our sides, desserts, and our wonderful smoked prime rib on Saturdays.
Visit us Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Fridays and Saturdays, we're open until 10.
Come as a customer.
Enjoy our staff and leave as family.
The Live Bergen Series by Sandra Brannon. Solomon's Whisper by Sandra Brannon. Buy book today.
A nation divided.
He reached for a weapon, I saw.
Cops shoot another unarmed black man.
In the episode we know you'll be talking about.
They were doing what any cop would have done.
Even you.
All new SVU, Wednesday on NBC, and get the NBC app.
Truth be told, when your wife gets a text from her ex,
What you doing?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
get more info.
If I can figure out your password in 4 tries, you're basically telling me to look.
She is telling you to look.
Truth be told, premieres Friday on NBC.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today, where we're cooking up some sweet treats today using nature's candy.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio and Master Gardener Joe Hilberry are talking beets in this edition of Botanical Pantry.
Again, welcome to Botanical Pantry. I'm Bob Riggio. With me is Joe Hilberry, Master Gardener, and we're in Joe's kitchen. We're going to be talking about pickled beets. And before we do that, all the recipes that Joe's talking about and Mel will be talking about, we'll have those on our website. All right, Joe, pickled beets, what do we need to do here?
Well, first you take the beets. You can use big ones or small ones, and you boil them until you can stick a fork through them and they're soft. Okay. Then you can slice them or dice them, or if you use little beets, then you can just leave them whole. Mm-hmm. Then you place them into a bottle like this. These are sliced, and you make a brine. And the brine consists of 1 cup of vinegar, 1 cup of water, and a ½ cup of sugar, 3 or 4 cinnamon sticks, and 5 or 6 whole cloves. Bring that to a boil. Mm-hmm. Pour over your beets. put them in the refrigerator for 3 or 4 days, and they're ready to eat.
And then, but you also mentioned these beets back here. You keep using the brine year after year.
Well, not year after year, but month after month.
Month after month. Okay.
Right. I made these in July, and you can see I've been eating them. Now I'll just slice them in there, put some more brine on top to make sure it's rounded up, and in 3 days I can start eating beets again.
All right, you talked about down in Australia.
Right. I was at a cookout in Australia, and they said, the Americans don't serve you beetroot with your hamburgers. So since then, I've been putting sliced pickled beets on my hamburgers.
And how does that taste? Pretty well, I bet.
Right. You don't need a pickle. You got all the pickle. You got pickled beets.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Joe. All right. Join us next week on Botanical Pantry.
Yay, Botanical Pantry now. Get to learn how to cook.
Now you get all the stuff that's in the garden, you bring it into the kitchen there. Now, are you a fan of beets? Do you like beets?
I don't know. I don't remember having a beet ever.
Really? You know what I had one time, and you would not think it's good, but it's really good, is actually pickled beet eggs.
What? How?
I don't really know how you do it, but you have like
happening?
this beets, and it's like these pickled beets, and then you put them in with some boiled eggs, and then you eat the boiled egg as a pickled beet. It sounds weird, but I promise it's good.
Where did you taste this at?
Christina actually made it one time, and I was very hesitant at first. I said, I'm not trying that, and then I tried it.
Well, it's a perfect example of you don't know if you like something until you try it.
Exactly.
Is that what you tell Heath?
That's what I tell Heath every single day. I think I'm saying that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Lewis, nothing beats a good beer, right? Right? Come on, you got that. We check in next with Monica Davis, who was tossing a few samples back this morning at Sick and Twisted Brewery in Hill City. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm a fan of fan conventions.
I'm a fan of releasing tension.
I'm a fan of this plateau.
I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of things that shred.
And when it comes to sandwiches,
I'm a fan of ciabatta bread. I'm a fan of DQ.
I'm a fan of DQ bakes.
3 new artisan-style sandwiches like the chicken bacon ranch on ciabatta, chicken mozzarella on focaccia, and the turkey BLT served hot out of our new ovens only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Focaccia.
If you run a business, you know that you have to stay focused. The last thing you need to do is worry about your printers, copiers, and fax machines. Ironically, the last thing on your list is the first thing on ours. At A&B Business Solutions, our managed print services will implement a customized program that reduces your printing costs and improves workflow so you can focus on other things. MPS, just another solution from A&B, the company that helps you solve, simplify, and save.
It's the jewelry event of 2015. Presidential Pawn is way overstocked, and we'd rather sell it than melt it. Rings, pendants, earrings, bracelets, thousands of items store-wide. Not 20%, not 50%, but 100% of our fine jewelry will be sold at half price. Half price. During this unprecedented one-week sale. Christmas is coming. What an opportunity. Mark your calendar. Don't miss out on this rare event. October 19th through the 24th. All jewelry 50% off. Only at the legendary Presidential Pawn in downtown Rapid City.
Anytime, any size. Only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment. Up to 52 gigantic ounces. Only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda. Only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. We are live this morning here in Hill City at the Sick and Twisted Brewery. I'm joined with Rob Livingston this morning, one of the co-owners. And Rob, tell me a little bit about these beers. What am I tasting?
Well, first we're going to try a raspberry ale.
Okay.
Which is this.
I like it. It's kind of got a pink hue to it, and it smells sweet. So tell me about this beer. What is it?
Just an ale with raspberry in it. We do it in the boil and also in the secondary.
Oh my word.
Flavoring.
I love this. It's kind of sweet. It's not too hoppy at all.
No.
Okay, I really like that one. So next we have a pomegranate,
pomegranate
right?
ale, yep. That's an ale, the same thing, except we use pomegranate in it. It's a little more hoppy, has a little bit more bitters in it. So it starts out as a pale ale, and then we turn it into a pomegranate.
Okay. I would expect this to be redder, like have more color.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I like that one. The raspberry is a little more sweet, though. This one is, I think bitter is the right word for that, obviously. Okay, so now we have a pumpkin.
Yep, that's
correct?
our pumpkin ale. Yep, we do that. We roast pumpkins.
The basic girl in me is really excited for this one.
We roast the pumpkins first, and then we add spices to it in the secondary.
Ooh, definitely got some spice going on in there. So what spices do you add?
Oh, secret.
It's a secret. He's not going to tell me what spices are in here. So I'm going to keep on tasting my beers, but so far, I think the pumpkin is my favorite, and the next up is the raspberry. So if you have time, come on down to Sick and Twisted and find out which one is your favorite. Now, Lewis, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a warm weekend, so I think that's a good time to go and taste some beers. What do you think?
I think you're exactly right, Monica. We're seeing some warmer temperatures today and tomorrow, cooler temperatures by Thursday and Friday, then warm again once again by the weekend. A little bit of a roller coaster. We'll take one final look at that 7-day forecast coming up just after the break. So stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
Things that happen on Tuesdays. Papa Murphy's $10 Tuesdays and
soccer practice, softball practice, tuba lessons, t-ball practice.
Papa Murphy's $10 Tuesdays. Any large pizza, just $10. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's.
Love at 425 degrees.
How much does it cost to buy marijuana in Rapid City today?
$20.
$25.
$50.
$100? Only $1. Kids can buy marijuana right now in Rapid City for as little as $1 to $5.
If you think your kids aren't doing drugs because they can't afford it, think again. Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
It's the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. 7 years no interest is back for 7 days only. You'll find entire room groups for as low as $39 a month. Relaxing and inviting living rooms, beautifully crafted dining rooms, stylish and cozy bedrooms, and our top-of-the-line mattresses. All at our best financing offer of the year. 7 years, no interest. Don't miss the 7 for 7 savings event at Furniture Row. Hurry, sale ends Thursday.
What makes a community great? At Black Hills Community Bank, we follow a simple process. We believe in you. We invest in local businesses by building solid relationships. We keep your money local. Plus, it takes a strong contribution by the individuals who make our home a community. We support local charities who make a difference in the lives of families in need. Black Hills Community Bank. We love investing in what counts.
We know you have a lot to do before you get out the door. That's why News Center 1 Today is up early to get you the local headlines, accurate weather forecasts, and a little extra to make sure your day starts out right. News Center 1, your one source for a great day.
Coming up on a Tuesday, the main event. We're live in Las Vegas as the field of Democratic presidential hopefuls face off in their first debate tonight. What will each candidate need to do, and what are they hoping to avoid? We'll talk to Nicole Wallace about that. Then from the files of What Was She Thinking, a woman in Florida live streams herself driving drunk. That led to her arrest. So we'll look at how law enforcement is now turning more and more to social media to help catch criminals. Plus, 1 in a million, 2 women working side by side realize they're actually long-lost sisters born 40 years ago, half a world away. We'll hear from them. And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas on our plaza. How you can buy Keanu Reeves and Lyle Lovett as holiday presents this year, as we get started on a Tuesday morning right here on Today.
All right, thank you, Matt. And Great Gourds garnered a great deal of green this weekend in California.
That's right. There is the winner of the Half Moon Bay Pumpkin way off south of San Francisco.
Oregon farmer Steve DeLita's pumpkin clocked in just shy of a ton.
What?
Tipping the scales at 1,969 pounds.
He and his wife sowed the seeds, winning around $11,000 for the fruits of their labor. A pretty penny for this gorgeous gourd.
That's a lot
Almost
of
a ton.
Look at that. What do you even do with that then? Like, how do you even, what kind of fertilizer are you using? What's What's happening
you
there?
have to rent a stinking semi-truck to get that thing down there.
That's a lot of cash. I mean, you could like feed an entire town with that.
I know, but I wonder how
pumpkin.
much money they have to pay to get that thing like to be almost a ton.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Right?
I don't know what you do with all that.
That's
pumpkin.
amazing. That is amazing. Quick, let's talk about your weather really quick. Today, we're going to see temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70, 73 here in Rapid City. Could see gusts up to 30 miles an hour, so breezy once again. Your 7-day forecast is going to show 70s Tuesday or today and tomorrow. Then we'll see temperatures in the 50s Thursday and Friday, back into the 60s and 70s. By the weekend, next week, it looks a little bit more active. Could see some rain and cooler temperatures. But overall, not a bad 7-day right there, Anya. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday morning.
That's right. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. Have a great day.